Mm-mm-mm-mm. Now look where the hookery at.
A dominating hitter gets a call from his representative. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere.
Oh, smart ass.
We are
Oh
under
my
the bright
gosh.
lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Into the box now, Julian Aguilar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bobo patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Big Daddy Bobo, already holding the all-time hit streak record.
Bruh,
He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless, whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Wilson Ramos, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's on the move. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Julian Aguilar. He flew out in his last at-bat. High in the air into shallow left center. Bobo comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
He's going to be missing his head.
Striding in once again, Big Daddy
Oh,
Bobo.
wow.
Big Daddy Bobo.
Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's fucked up.
And he will add
I don't
yet
get
another
why did he kill
game
himself?
to
Is he
his
too stressed
incredible
out?
hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started. To start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough...
Bronco.
Hey, everybody, I'm Dan Plesac, and welcome to MLB.
That's fucked up.
A very special welcome to your attention.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Ready for another chance? Max Kepler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate.
Ready once again, Big Daddy Bobo. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
No.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt.
1 run scores. And he's in safely to third as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Digging in once again, Big Daddy Bobo. First pitch coming, here it is. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
They often say in baseball it's better to be lucky than good. This pitcher's been having a rough go of it lately, but that diving catch right there might have saved this inning.
Leading off the inning, Gene Guzman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there, a base hit.
Get his back.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a...
Is he still loud as fuck?
Next up for the
I was about to
A's,
say, 'cause
Big Daddy Bobo. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. 8-2 tonight's final. Oakland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Irvin Ramirez. Tuesday night baseball. So here's the cleanup hitter, Big Daddy Bobo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Come on, let's go.
Santana is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Stepping in, Big Daddy Bobo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Gotta hit Oppo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Little dribbler down the line. He's got to
no,
hurry,
no, 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 no,
and he'll
no.
just step on first here
Damn,
to
bro.
take the
Wasn't even
shooter
that
out.
early.
Standing in, Julian Aguilar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
See, I think
Bobo
she can get like a,
slide over and put this one away,
I don't
and
know.
that's out number one.
not a disabled thing, but like,
Striding in for Oakland,
I don't know.
Big
Not-
Daddy
no.
Bobo. He started out the evening 0 for 2, so
I don't know.
far.
Oh.
First pitch on its way.
Fuck, I need to get hit.
This one skied out
That
toward
has
right.
to be gone.
Santana
jogging.
on the move. Makes
Fuck,
the catch,
bro.
and that'll retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Byron Buxton, and their runners at the corners now.
I might get on 17.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Bobo has a
Get her
beat on
deleted it.
He hauls
There's
it
nothing
in,
wrong.
and the potential go-ahead run will not come around. Royal strand. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Big Daddy Bobo. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first,
Shuffle?
he's digging for second.
Fuck it,
And
I
he's
might
not
get out.
stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Row, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started, to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitch.
But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Kansas City jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Alberto Pena earns his 6th winning decision in this one. From the place of now at the plate, Big Daddy Bobo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their 2nd win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Row, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started, to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. Shut him down because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. The A's strand 1. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Big Daddy Bobo.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Ready now, Hunter Dozier. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball...
Home run.
Now at the plate, Big Daddy Bobo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line hard toward right center.
No. Oh, I was going to say.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
No,
around second. He's on his way to third.
I don't even need to slide.
And he'll get in there safely. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Now at the plate, Richard McDaniel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Max Kepler, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. High fly ball out to deep right field. Bonifacio going back on it. At the track, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right...
Carrying.
So the Royals' batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down.
Digging in the switch hitter, James Bowles, and we'll see what he can do. 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. High in the air out to center field. Bobo moves over. No trouble with this one, and he... So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 Oakland error, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 5-3.
5-3.
A great shot there, a famous Union Station with downtown KC in the background. Welcome back to baseball on the show.
Gator.
Looking for more, Big Daddy Bobo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings
Should I go on
to
Fortnite?
fall behind. With this one almost in the books, the story
Actually, I'm
was
gonna go on
clearly
Fortnite
the
a little
long
bit.
ball. What are
I'm
your
gonna play
thoughts
my
on
other
this
player
offense,
in a
fellas?
second.
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Homer.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run.
That's one long home run.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 31 for him on the season, as it is now 7-3. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far.
What are you talking about?
Ready to take his hacks again, Big Daddy Bobo, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Huh?
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted the other way to left center. Marte's after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Yeah, you played that a while
Boy,
ago.
talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra innings. A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Oakland blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Emilio Pagan wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight.
That's big tough. Too short. Who the fuck you think you bought my new Porsche? Fuck the Porsche, I want the Benz. This bitch brought me one. That nigga's tired. Ain't that nigga for some more shit, stupid bitch. I know what you need, but I know what you need. You nigga like me. You ain't never had a nigga put up on you and do what I do. I know that's gonna do what I do. You're not gonna kill anyone. See that right? You know who knew what it was before I knew you. She said if it was you, what you do. I don't call her.
A beautiful summer night.
Get her. Oh
And
my
that
God.
brings in Yadiel Rivera.
Oh,
And he's a
fuck,
guy
I
looking to
played
break
third
out in a
in a
big
minute.
way. Hasn't been getting the results his club have been hoping for.
What?
Base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Anyway, let's do what I do.
Ready now for the Marlins, Richard MacArthur. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better
Righty-lefty
against
splits.
southpaws than he does against right-handers. Popped high in the air. Bobo is there. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame.
Just the one
So it's
scores.
1 run on 3.
Damn, bro.
Next from Miami.
Are we doing that bad? Yeah.
Yadiel Rivera, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Softly hit here to the left side. And he'll tag the runner coming by. At least make him throw it. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half. Stepping up to the plate, Big Daddy Bobo. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Geary takes it in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
That nigga really old school.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Big Daddy Bobo.
He's coming
Big
off
Daddy
a month
Bobo.
in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
This is line to left.
Oh, no.
Escobar is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball
When they
pretty
see
well.
me. Got a
Next
nigga
up for
out,
Los
but the bitch
Angeles,
stay on
Big
pole.
Daddy Bobo,
But I'm
as
ready.
he'll bring home that tying run from second with a base
Give me
hit into
the
the
elbow.
outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 Bobo.
Alright, I gotta hit a home run right
Here
now.
comes the
Right
first
now, right
pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in
That's
the
almost-
air out to left.
Scatter, what you mean?
One more time. He gets a
Yeah,
pitch
not
to
bad.
handle. You heard that before.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 4-1 finish in this evening. And as we join the ball game in progress here, we find the bases empty, nobody out in the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Big Daddy Bobo is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper. Pedro Baez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing.
Always be a thug, nigga never go south, and go fast, up in my new know, I'll do what you shoot first, and the shots go off. Fuck? At bats 419. I don't even have one. I'll always be a thug, nigga never go south. The 4-5s up and never really go. However, when you shoot first, when the shots go off. Alright, I need to find my charger. Yes. I'm talking with the gang, I'm talking with the rouse. Alright, let's see the shell charge, because I need to go.
Summer skies shining brightly over Southern California and Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Bobo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken inside the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line.
Damn, I got a warning patch on now.
Big Daddy Bobo, he flew out in his last at-bat. High and deep to right. Rodriguez going back to the track.
Ooh.
He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Triple? First triple for the fat ass?
Tries for third.
Yeah, first triple.
And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I liked the effort with the lead, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
What is that from?
The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aoki has a play, and that's the third out.
But it's now, nigga, once
no damage done after the 2-out triple. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Turn the motherfucker to the critic, man. I got some shit up on this plate, dog. I'm hanging on that on this
stepping in, Big Daddy Bobo. Triple earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Homer.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
I'm gonna get picked off.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Now that's popped up.
I'm going to get
and
thrown
that'll
out.
get down for a base hit. The throw home. And he's out.
See,
beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
I'll get on Fortnite once
Gator
gets
back. 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. Dodgers out in front, 4-3.
Remain solid, bro. It's a playing ball, cuz it's the only way up out of here.
At the plate, Big Daddy Bobo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a high.
Yeah, I'm looking on Fortnite. That's my nigga. Really think about it could be worse, man.